Hi, this is Josiah, and this is my sixth entry, and I'm doing a vlog on the Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Not sure if you read that, but and I'm going through sections 320 to the end. Okay, before I talk about themes and deep things in the story, I wanted to give a quick 30-second recap on the end of the Hunger Games. So it starts out Peeta and Katniss in the cave, and they go out to find Cato, and then they get attacked by mutt beast dogs, and they go to the top of the cornucopia with Cato, and then Cato dies by the mutts eating his guts out. Peeta and Katniss are the last two remaining, and then the Capitol changes the rules so that only one of them can win. Then Katniss tries to defy the Capitol by having her and Peeta eat the poisonous berry, which will make them both die, which will make no winner. And they both win. The district changes the rules again so that two people can win. They go back home, and it ends with Peeta realizing that what Katniss did was all an act in the entire Hunger Games. The first part I wanted to talk about was the mutt scene around page 331. And as Ben said, it was a really good segue from going to a stagnant scene to go to a high action thriller blood gut scene. But also, I think the mutt scene serves another purpose. It's like a foreshadowing to the other two books, because Hunger Games does end with a cliffhanger, and you're not sure what happens to Peeta and Katniss. You're not sure what happens to the Hunger Games section, whether there's going to be a rebellion. And so I think Suzanne Collins, with the mutts, is trying to show how grotesque the Capitol is at taking dead faces and dead bodies that Katniss knew personally, and because of Katniss and Peeta being the last two, and they've been kind of defiant throughout the Hunger Games, I just kind of get the sense that in the future, the Capitol is not going to be nice to Katniss and Peeta after they have finished the games. They are not going to go unpunished. I also really like the way Suzanne Collins, the way she ended the book, where she had Peeta saying on page 372, "It was all for the games," Peeta says, "how you acted." And we tend to be a little hard on Katniss because this entire time she's acting for the camera. But what would you do if you were under constant surveillance? Would you portray your feelings, just put them out there confidently? Would you be worried about what other people think of you, so you'd kind of back down? Would you make fake character, which happens in a lot of reality TV shows? They make this fake character who they aren't. They make this like really loud, blatant, mean guy, or really happy-go-lucky guy, when in real life none of them are like that. Also, while I was reading The Hunger Games, I began to think, what would I want to be in? Would I want to be in the Capitol, or would I want to be in the districts where Katniss and Peeta are? Well, of course, from the novel's perspective, you'd be like, duh, I don't want to be in the Capitol. They're a bunch of jerks. I want to be, hunting in the woods. And then there's the Capitol people who get food at the press of a button. They get their biggest thing to talk about is not death or sickness, it's what color hair they should get the next day. And although we're disgusted by that while we're reading, and we're like, why would you think about that when they're about to go and die? We think the same things. Think about it. We talk about at school, we're acting exactly like the Capitol people. And I think this is one of the themes of the Hunger Games, and Suzanne Collins is trying to show us that we're very selfish, actually, and we think a lot about what makeup we're going to put on, what other people think of us, our appearance. And some people are fighting for their lives. 2011, more than 100 million children will die from illness and starvation. Those 100 million deaths could be prevented for the price of 10 stealth bombers, or what the world spends on its military in 2 days. It's like we're oblivious to this other world. So I thought that was a really good message that Suzanne Collins was. Well, that's all of my questions, and feel free to respond with a vlog of your own. So yeah, thanks for watching.